So the first thing, why I'm giving this introduction is because, you see, I want to bring everybody to the same level. You see, there are going to be here in this seminar, experienced practitioners, people who are familiar with my work, and also there are going to be like people who are not familiar. So just to revise or, give a little overview of what has happened so far, the first thing I would like to talk about is the synergy triangle. And what is the idea of the synergy triangle? The idea is that, you see, so far we were using in homeopathy for the last 200 years, we have been using symptoms, provings, and repertory, rubrics, materia medica, keynotes, and all of these things, you see, even pathology and all of these things. And yes, we were successful, definitely. There was a lot of success, but there was also many failures. And therefore, you see, I started to think whether there is something, other information also, besides the symptoms that we can use in order to be much more sure of our remedy selection. And that's when I came across the idea of the other side of the coin, which is the sensation, the experience, the perception, the very idea of how does the entire being view reality and how does the entire being react to that reality. That's what individualizes the person. And you see, that has to do also with the source of the remedy. You see, whether it coming from the mineral kingdom or animal kingdom or plant kingdom. And also it has to do with the miasm. That means the depth and the severity and the desperation of that particular state of that being is also something that one has to see and match that with the depth and the desperation in the remedy. You see, this match also should be there. So not only should there be a match in the level of symptoms and pathology and repertory and rubrics and all that, but there should be a match also at the level of perception. How do you see reality? Are you seeing reality as a survival struggle? Are you seeing it as something lacking or something that you are losing in you? Or are you seeing it as a sensation and a reaction, how do you see it? And then finer and finer, you see, refinements of that kind of perception, you'll be able to come to the source language also. So when these two sides of the coin, you see, the symptom side and the system or the sensation side, when used together in tandem, you get even more, you see, predictability and sureness of your remedy selection. And the third angle of this triangle is the idea of the genius or the very essence of the remedy, or you can say the pattern of the remedy, or what is this remedy about, which usually is given in the initial, you see, paragraph, whether you read Kent's Materia Medica or Bogart's Synoptic Key or Fartek's Materia Medica. The first paragraph gives you, you see, the essence of that remedy, For example, the essence of Calcarea carbonica is a sense of slowness in everything, you see. In the essence of Tarantula is the opposite. It's a restlessness and a speed and a rhythm, you see. That's the very, you see, genius, you can say. So these three sides, when they come together, it's like, what one would call as the three-legged stool. And then you get stability and you can be, much more sure about the remedy choice. So this is the first, concept I want to introduce to you. And then you can go on to the next concept, which is the idea of exactness, completeness, and depth.